I am 40 next month and I am starting again. So if you are thinking of doing the same, you know, you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, this video should be really beneficial for you. So the reason why I am starting again is probably a little bit different to some other people. Maybe if you're thinking about it and it's terrifying, you are stuck in a job that you hate, you know, classic sort of office job or something. You try climbing the corporate ladder and it's got shat on, to be honest. I'm a bit different. I've had a business. It's been successful too, on paper. Like, we were bringing in really good money. If I can bring up one of the things, I'll put it up on the screen somewhere now. Credibility and all that you're supposed to talk about. But just so you guys know, I'm not just chatting nonsense. Anyway, and I was a dog trainer, and I still am, because I'm not just going to quit all of a sudden, which there's a lot of nonsense videos out there saying to do. We'll cover that more in a minute. But I have decided to completely change career. And what I'm basically going to be doing is kind of this. This is just my first video, but I'm going to be teaching people how to do the same, because I've actually learned quite a bit whilst being a dog trainer on YouTube, and how to grow a channel. This, I'm just starting afresh. Anyway, digressing, whatever. So I just wanted to say, firstly, it is terrifying, right, to stop what you're doing, because as cliche as it sounds like, it is my identity. I am a dog trainer. I love and have loved helping people. I've just realized that I've been doing it for 20 years because I was good at it, and of course I enjoyed parts of it, but there's lots I didn't enjoy, and that's life, and I get that. Here's my point, is that I'm turning 40 next month, and I'm a bit sick of it. And I'm not being selfish. I'm so grateful for everything that I've got. But I need a change. Like, it's not want. I've wanted a change for a while. I need a change. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm gone from, we were living in a huge house with loads of land and money coming in. And from the outside, it looked like I've made it. And on the inside, it felt the complete utter opposite. It felt like soul destroying, to be honest. Because we were working 7 days a week, myself, my wife, we had some trainers, and they were working a lot. And I wasn't sure what we were working for. It was non-stop. Now, this is not, oh, boo-hoo, you know, world's smallest violin for me. I don't mean that. I was still in a very fortunate position, but at the end of the day, there's a point when you say, and for me, it's almost 40. For you, it might be 30. And good on you if it is. Excuse me. It might be, you might be 60. You might think, shit, am I too late? And you're not, because here's the first actionable step, I think, that will help you guys. If you take the pressure off. See, so I've decided I'm changing. I'm making a change. I'm leaving dog training, but I haven't left. So don't quit your job. Not that you're probably thinking of doing that, or maybe you are. Keep doing your job. And instead of finding a side hustle to grind like you're in your 20s, you're not, right? You've got a wife or kids or both, and a busy job, a full-time job. All we need to do, I say all, but all you need to do is just go beyond research, because you've probably researched, right? You've probably thought, what should I do? How can I do to, probably gone on ChatGPT, let's be honest. What should I do to change my life? How should I do this? And then you learn some stuff, and then as soon as it gets a bit more than surface level, you panic and you worry and you stress, and you how about this problem, that problem, this problem, that problem. And that's what our human brain's designed to do, right? It's to look for problems. And so you find the problems and you don't advance. And that's, I think, because, well, I know I'm saying I think because this is what I've done, right? Because I've been knowing about making this change for years. It's because you put so much pressure on yourself. I know I did, where I think, oh my God, if I'm going to do this, I've got to commit. I've got to make a full lifestyle commitment. Can't speak, burn the boats or whatever that sentence is. Just full commitment. And that's because that's what YouTube, hilariously, I know this is on YouTube, but that's what everyone says, kind of like full commitment. And the problem is that's not real life, because the people that say that are now preaching it have that survivorship bias or whatever it's called, where they've made it. What about the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands that did that and haven't made it? So instead, all you do is just make one little commitment. And that's what this video is for me. I know how to script. I know how to make these videos much more engaging. I don't know if this is engaging or not. That's not the aim. The aim was to start, to get this video out and to start my new journey. Why does every word sound cliche and rubbish these days? Because like millennials have stolen them all or whatever. Like people have ruined the words these days, right? It's like my journey. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So if you want to do the same thing, if you're thinking, how do I, like, I feel trapped, I feel stuck, I feel like I can't breathe, I'm so caught up in this web of this life that I've built. You know, most probably it's job related, but even, you know, partner related or just lifestyle related. There is a way out, and it isn't a perfect plan. There isn't a perfect system. And if somebody says there is, it's like, well, then how does that work for Jane down the road, Paul round the corner, and me too? Like, we're all different, right? So now we don't need a completely unique approach, because if we did, no one would be able to ever sell anything because everyone would say it doesn't work, right? Like any program would never work for anyone because it'd only work for the person who's made it. So there's some systems for sure, which I'm going to cover in future videos. But just researching, use ChatGPT, fine, and then doing one step on that research. Do the smallest, easiest, like inconsequential step. But do a step and just see how it feels. Does it feel exciting? Good. Do another step the next day. And as cliche as that sounds, one little bit each day, do it. Just take the leap. If that means this, I mean, probably like what, 3 people will watch this. One will be me, one will be my wife, and the other will be my mum. You know, it doesn't, it's okay. And I think the fear of judgment these days has become so huge because social media, right? And everyone portrays their perfect life. And that's why I've intentionally with this, I've not set this up. I can set my place up like a bit of a YouTube studio. I've not done that, you know. This is the bed part up here, and you know, it doesn't look particularly pleasant and perfect and nice, and because life isn't, is it? Life is real. And I think the problem is if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, and you do watch YouTube, you'll probably see most people are in their 20s, right? And so it can feel like, oh God, I've missed the boat, or I need to be in my 20s and to be able to do this, which I guess is the same thing as missing the boat. I've just repeated myself. And they all seem to have it all perfect. Oh my God, I'm so far behind. I'm 40s, I'm 50s, and I haven't got anything they've got. And most of it's just nonsense, you know. Most of it, most of it is for show. And keeping up with the Joneses, if you're my age or, you know, a bit older even, there might be the one person on the street that was doing well, like extra than everyone else. And so that was kind of like healthy competition. But now, like, the Joneses are everywhere, and most of them aren't the Joneses because they're not doing well. They're just acting like they're doing well, and everyone's showing off. And so I'm kind of here to try and buck that trend and just be real and honest, hence the ramble. Sorry, and well done if you're still here. And join me. So don't subscribe because I've just asked you to subscribe, because I'm not going to. I've just done it. I'm going to show up. But if you do want to subscribe, do it, because you can actually join me on a journey, and you can kind of do it with me too. And I'm going to work through sort of things step by step. I'm going to have some like proper structured videos, of course, not like this ramble. Although let me know if you like it, and then I can ramble with a bit more coherence on specific topics. But I'm going to be doing videos on step by step, actually, like tactical how to start a YouTube channel, and how to start growing an event, and then how to start making it into a business, and how to start making money so that you can leave your job if you want to in the future. But also how to just get rid of the fear of even the thought of change, and the fear of judgment, and the mental shift you need, and the fact that you're not too old or you're not too far gone. But not in a bullshit way, like if you just grind 12 hours a day, because you don't have 12 hours a day. So anyway, enough on that. If you like this, please comment. If you're in the same kind of boat where you're like, I need to change my lifestyle, I need to change this, but I don't know how, or I maybe know how, but I'm terrified. or both, like I was, and still kind of am. But here we are. Then comment below, okay? And I'll get back to you all. Okay, thanks guys. Until the next one, which will hopefully be a bit more structured than this. See you later.